Introduce yourself. I don't remember.
I'm Gabe. I'm a senior. That's it, really.
Alex?
I had a question. Where does
Can you speak up a little bit?
where does the statistic of hi everybody, I'm Alex. Where does the statistic of this 99% come from? Did it come from like somebody, or did we make it, or like that we are the 99% tax the rich or something like that? I didn't know that at one point. But like I was just curious as to like the history of it, and like does it like what its sort of message is. If anyone has any thoughts on that.
Direct response?
I'm Ed McKenna. I'm in the economics department, and I'm also senior. I think what it comes from is if you look at what's been happening to the distribution of income, really going back to 1973, but especially over the past 15 years, what you'll discover is virtually all income gains, okay, so not income, but gains in income that have taken place have gone to the top 1%. And in fact, most of those gains have gone to the top 1/10 of that 1%. So I think what it's referring to is that even though there's been some growth in the economy, it's going to a very, very tiny slice of the population. And that is not sustainable. Societies can't thrive if everything goes to a tiny percentage.
We have a direct response.
So Alex again. Follow-up question. Where does that phenomenon, or rather, how does that phenomenon justify this idea of just taxing those people? You see what I'm saying?
We have
or just the simplistic, tax them, tax those people more.
Okay, Richard, is your direct response in response to that?
Yeah, it's about
Okay, Javier, is yours?
No, it was the previous comment.
Professor McKenna?
Okay. I'm not sure where you get the idea that it's just tax them. The fact is that virtually everybody is taxed at this point,
right,
whether you make income or not. Okay, every time you go to the store, you pay tax. If you work, you pay a payroll tax. I think the real issue is the fairness of the distribution of the tax burden. If you make all of the income, then if you don't pay tax, nobody will. Right? So I don't think it's just to tax them. It's basically saying the distribution of the tax burden is unfair, and it has to be altered, and that those who are